मंगलाचरणम् आचरामः। ॐ सहनाववतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। सरस्वती नमस्तुभ्यं वरदे कामरूपिणी विद्यारंभं करिष्यामि सिद्धिर्भवतु मे सदा सिद्धिर्भवतु मे सदा। अद्य वयं सिंहावलोकनं कुर्मः। यद्यत् गतकक्षायां पठितं तत्र काचित् समस्या आसीत् इति कृत्वा पुनः आवर्तनं करिष्यामि। गतकक्षा आरब्धा आसीत् व्याकरणशब्देन। व्याकरण इति शब्दः अस्माभिः दृष्टः। व्याकरणम् इत्युक्ते किम्? तस्य व्याख्या वि नाम विशेषेण आ नाम आसमन्तात् करणम् अथवा कृतं, that which is done, right? So that is called व्याकरणम। विशेषेण आसमन्तात् कृतम इति व्याकरणम। That which explains the knowledge in well disciplined manner, that is called vyakaranam. That was first vakhya. If you have any question regarding this vakhyas, you can ask, right? So thereafter we saw another definition, vyakriyate anena iti vyakaranam, that by which words are formed, that is called vyakaranam. Vyakriyate anena शास्त्रेण इति शास्त्रम व्याकरण शास्त्रम। द्वितीया व्याख्या। अधुना तृतीयां व्याख्यां प्रति गच्छामः। व्याक्रियन्ते। व्याक्रियन्ते नाम किं? व्युत्पाद्यन्ते। किं? शब्दाः। व्याक्रियन्ते व्युत्पाद्यन्ते शब्दाः अनेन इति शब्दज्ञानजनकं व्याकरणम्। तृतीया व्याख्या अस्माभिः दृष्टा। अस्य आङ्ग्लभाषायाम् अस्य अर्थः एवं कर्तव्यं, that by which words are formed, right? Words are formed or words are analyzed. That shastram is called Vyakarana Shastram, and Vyakaranam is mukhya shastram among all Vedangas. There are 6 Vedangas. Among all these, we have seen Vyakaranam is mukhya sadhana or mukhya anga. Okay. Within this also there are various Vyakaranam, Aindram, Chandram, Kashakrishnam, etc. etc. But we are going to focus on Paniniya Vyakaran. Right? So Panini Maharshi is one Muni who has composed various texts like Ashtadhyay, Ashtakam we say. There are 4000 sutras. Dhatu Patha he has written, where we find 2000 roots, right? 2000 dhatus. Then he has written Ganapatha. There are some particular words. He will make a group of those words and he will give some name like Sarvadigana, Divadigana, etc. Then Linganuशासनम. Here mainly Linga means gender. He discusses about gender, whether this word belongs to Pullinga, Strilinga or Napusaklinga. That is Linganuशासनम. And Shiksha is another his work, where he actually discusses about the sthana and prayatna. If there is a particular shabda like a letter that belongs to which sthanam, kantha or talu or oshtha, etc., etc., whether that is abhyantar prayatna or bahya prayatna, etc., etc. All these things will be discussed in Shiksha Grantha. That was Panini's work. Then Maharshi Katyayani is another Muni who is named as Vartikakarah अथवा वाक्यकारः, right? So Vakyakaram Vararuchim, another name for him is Vararuchi, right? He has written Vartikas on his work. So what does Vartika means? We have seen the definition of Vartika. Ukta nukta duruktanam
यत्र प्रवर्तन्ते
pravartate
तं ग्रन्थं वार्तिकं प्राहुरः
प्राहुः तं ग्रन्थं पुनः एकवारं वदतु.
उक्तानुक्तदुरुक्तानां चिन्ता यत्र प्रवर्तते तं ग्रंथम वार्तिकम प्राहुरः. प्राहुरः की प्राहुरः काय लिहिलेली?
I will explain again. उक्तानुक्त दुरुक्तानां चिंता यत्र प्रवर्तते तं ग्रंथम वार्तिकम प्राहुः. Here actually you can stop, just make प्राहुः. Otherwise प्राहुर वार्तिकज्ञा विचक्षणाः. That way you can. प्राहुः नाम आहुः. आहुः नाम वदन्ति. वार्तिककाराः अथवा वार्तिकज्ञाः वदन्ति. किं वदन्ति? That thing will be called as Vartika. Which thing? Which speaks about Ukta, that speaks about Anukta, that which speaks about Durukta. So regarding Ukta, Durukta and Anukta we had seen. Ukta means what? Whatever is said by Panini, Vartikara will explain that thing in more simple way. He will do chintanam of that his vakya, right? Sutrakara's vakya was statement. Anukta means what? Whatever is by mistakenly left by Panini ji, that should be included in present grammar, he will be taking that topic and he will explain that. Anukta. Durukta means what? Durukta cannot be taken as dushta ukti, duruktihi, but here duruktam means that which has difficulty to understand. यदि अवगमने असंदिग्धता भवति चेत सा उक्ति सरलया भाषया वार्तिकारैः वक्तव्यम् इति अर्थः. That job he has done perfectly. Then last Muni is Patanjali Maharshi. Yogena chittस्य पदेन वाचाम मलं शरीरस्य तु वैद्यकेन योपाकरोत्तम प्रवरम मुनीनाम पतंजलिम प्रांजलिम आनतः अस्मि. Because he has done a lot of work. What work he has done? For purify our mind, he has written Yoga Sutram. To purify our, vacha, vani, vak, he has written a Shastram, Mahabhashyam. And to purify our body, he has written Vaidyakam. Right? So that's why main work is Mahabhashyam. Right? Mahabhashyam word we heard. Bhashyam means what? Another definition again. Sutrartho वर्ण्यते यत्र
वाक्यैः सूत्रानुसारिभिः. एवढंच लिहिलंय.
अच्छा. सूत्रार्थो वर्ण्यते यत्र वाक्यैः सूत्रानुसारिभिः स्वपदानि च वर्ण्यन्ते भाष्यं भाष्यविदो विदुः. स्वपदानि च वर्ण्यन्ते यत्र स्वपदानि च वर्ण्यन्ते स्वपदानि वर्णन्ते. स्वपदेन सह अथवा स्वपदैः सह तस्य पदस्य अर्थः पुनः तस्य पदस्य अर्थ वाक्यैः सह अपि उच्यते चेत् तत् भाष्यम् इति उच्यते। अस्तु, एतावता अस्माभिः वार्तिकस्य तथा भाष्यस्य व्याख्या दृष्टा। अधुना सूत्रानुसारिभिः इति इति पदम् अस्माभिः दृष्टं। कुत्र? तस्मिन् श्लोके। सूत्र इत्युक्ते किम्? तत्र यदि सूत्रम् आवश्यकं, सूत्रं पठनीयम् अस्माभिः, अग्रे गत्वा सूत्राणि एव पठिष्यन्ते चेत् सूत्रं नाम किं? तत्र किं क्राइटेरिया वर्तते? तत्कृते एकः पुनः श्लोकः पठितः। कः श्लोकः? कोऽपि स्मरति वा? यदि स्मरन्ति चेत् मध्ये मध्ये वदन्तु, तेन मम साहाय्यं भविष्यति। अल्पाक्षरम्
असन्धिग्धं सारविष्यतो विशो ऋदुमुखम् अत्योक
अस्तु।
अन्यस्य
तत्र यदि श्लोक इत्यादिकम् अवगमने कदाचित् क्लेशः अस्ति चेत् पुनः एकवारं वदामि। प्रथमः शब्दः यः वर्तते सः नोट् कुर्वन्तु। यथा अल्पाक्षरम् असन्दिग्धं, तावद् एव शब्दः नोट् कृत्वा नेट् मध्ये स्थापयन्तु। नेट् सर्वं प्रदास्यति। यदि तथापि न लभ्यते चेत् मां पृच्छतु, अहं ग्रुप् मध्ये स्थापयिष्यामि लिखित्वा। अस्तु, पुनः एकवारं वदामि। अल्पाक्षरम् असन्दिग्धं सारवत् विश्वतो मुखम् अस्तोभम् अनवद्यं च सूत्रं सूत्रविदो विदुः। I have chanted this by splitting. Alpaksharam asandigdham sar vishwato mukham astobham anavadyam cha. So these are 6 criteria. First, sutra should be short. It should not be big. Athato brahma jidyasa. This much is shloka. Atha yoganuशासनम योगश्चित्तवृत्ति निरोधः. Very short. There are only 2 to 3 padas. Means what? Sutra should be short. As much as possible it should be short. Okay. Alpa aksharam, that which consists fewest words, that is called sutra. Alpa aksharani yasmin. Right? Okay. Next, asandigdham. असंदिग्धम यस्मिन् संदिग्धता न स्यात्। यदा सूत्रं वदामः योगश्चित्तवृत्तिनिरोधः, तेन तस्य अर्थः स्पष्टः भवति। तथैव व्याकरणे अपि यदा सूत्रम् उच्चार्यते तदा तस्य अर्थः निस्सन्देहः तत्र स्यात्। पुनः सारवत्, it should consist some essence. It should have some essence. Saram, सारवत्, अर्थपूर्णं स्यात् इति अर्थः। विश्वतो मुखम, it can be applicable in his field, right? Its field. Astobham anavadyam cha, that which is not nirarthak, like a chavaitu. Sometimes it is just used, but sutram has some particular meaning. It is not nirarthak, right? And anavadyam means dosha rahitam. That is called sutram. So with this we had introduced sutra vyakhya, then we had entered into Laghu Siddhanta Kaumudi. So now this is a prakaran, this is a prakriya grantha. Before that we had seen 2 paramparas. First one is Prachina parampara, and second one is
Navya parampara.
So we are following Prachin parampara, right?
No. Navya parampara.
Navya parampara. Why? What is the difference between Prachin parampara and Navya parampara?
Prachin Parampara consists so many sutras,
Okay,
something like
and
Memorize all of them.
actually both
Memorize.
parampara
Memory.
consist many sutras,
But
but there is a difference. हाँ जी, प्रार्थना जी.
We have to memorize. We were expected to memorize all of them in the Prachin
हाँ,
Parampara, and
correct.
here we take what we need and build on
Correct. So
what is
in
required.
in Prachin Parampara we have to memorize Ashtadhyay, whole Ashtadhyay, 4,000 sutras, and before studying Vyakaranam, not while studying, right? So this is the difference. And when that particular Grantha Ashtadhyayi is memorized, thereafter they start teaching Kashika Vritti, which is written by Jayaditya and Vamana. So that all sutras, whatever you have memorized, upon that there are vrittis to explain that sutrartha. So that is called Kashika Vritti. Sometime, if we get a time, we will refer that Kashika Vritti also. Right? Then there is a Navya Parampara. Navya Parampara where we follow a particular Grantha, famous Grantha Siddhanta Kaumudi, which is written by Bhattoji Dikshit in 17th century recently. Okay, so Bhattoji Dikshit. This is main Grantha. Actually, here we find all the prakriyas. Prakriyas means methods. Method for what? To achieve a final form of either word, either kriya pada, or some kridanta forms. Right? There will be some subanta, tiganta, krudanta, etc., etc. And he will present a progress of rupa siddhi. How we should make gacchati, gachatah, gacchanti, what are the sutras, how to finalize that rupa. There will be some sutras. So again there are 4,000 sutras again in Siddhanta Kaumudi. He has taken all of them. Some are missing here and there, that's it. Okay, then on this there are two commentaries. One is Balamanorama, another is Tattva Bodhini. Okay, on Siddhanta Kaumudi. Then laterly what happened? There was Siddhanta Kaumudi. Varadarajacharya came laterly. He thought, "Oh, this Siddhanta Kaumudi is little difficult to understand." So he has written Madhya Siddhanta Kaumudi also. Again he felt, "Arey, this is becoming too big." Then he thought, let me write a short book where he has taken only 1,200 sutras. And this is again same Prakriya Grantha. He will present some Prakriya to get Rupa Siddhi. Okay. I had asked if you could buy a Bhaimi Vyakhya, it will be great for you. It will help a lot. If possible, you can get that one. Another, there is a another Vyakhya, Sridhar Mukha Ullasini. If you can buy, that is very short in size, this much only. Okay, this much big only. Bhaimi Vyakhya will be this much. There will be some volumes, right? So yes, if you could, please buy. Now, Laghu Siddhanta Kaumudi. We had discussed this word. Laghu means what? Short. Siddhanta means what?
Principles.
वादी प्रतिवादी में जो वाद के बाद जो सिद्धांत निकल आता है उसे सिद्धांत बोल सकते
Correct.
हैं.
Siddhanta means principles, but those principles which has come out through discussion. Vadi, there should be some Vadi, there should be Prativadi. I cannot put my Siddhanta unless I discuss with someone else, right? Even I present some my thesis on PhD thesis, etc. I have to go through lot of examination. Then only I can say, oh, that is this. That's how Siddhanta comes, right? So Vadi Prativadibhyam निर्णीतः अन्तः येषां सः सिद्धान्तः अथवा ते सिद्धान्ताः. Right? So Siddhanta. That word was clear. Kaumudi. Kaumudi word is there. Kaumudi means moonlight. But how this word come? I was discussing. Kuhu means Prithvi, earth. Kau is seventh case. Kau means on earth. Right? Kau. Kau modate iti. Kaumudi. Kumudaha. That which rejoices on earth is called kumudaha. Kumudaha, lotus. Tasya kumudasya iyam esha ka kaumudi means what? Moonlight. That which is meant for kumuda, for lotus, that will be called as moonlight. Right? Again, now regarding Lagu Siddhanta Kaumudi. Lagvi means very short. Cha asau Siddhanta Kaumudi. Iti Lagu Siddhanta Kaumudi. This is called Samasik Pada, Samasta Pada. Right? Karmadhare Samasa is this. Lagvi cha asau, that which is very short and which has Siddhantas is called Lagu Siddhanta Kaumudi. Now why it is called Lagu Siddhanta Kaumudi? Little bit alankaras are there, similarity is there, I will present that. Now focus on words. Lagavaha Siddhantaha means what? Uhapoha krita nishchita vicharaha. Uhapoha shabda means Prashna Uttarakrut Nishchita Vicharaha is called Siddhanta. So Lagavaha Siddhantaha Tesham Kaumudi is called Lagu Siddhanta Kaumudi. Why it is called Kaumudi? Chandrika Eva. So there is a particular, whenever we used to study, our Acharya used to say, this is called Kaumudi. And Kaumudi does what? It makes calm and it shows a path. Moonlight, what it does? It makes us calm and it gives or it shows a path, right? Yatha Jyotsna Sakalam Bhavan Prakashayati. It shows all the bhava, all the paths. Plus Dinakara Kirana Janitam Tapam Upashamayati. What sun does? He gives a tapa, which is actually good, but extra tapa is not fine. So Josna, what it does? It Dinakara Kirana Janita Tapam Upashamayati. It removes that tapa which was coming through sun. So at night we become very calm, we feel cool, etc. Right? In the similar manner, tatha iyam api Lagu Siddhanta Kaumudi api kim karoti? Ajnanam दूरीकृत्य महाभाष्यादि दुरूह ग्रंथजनितं तापम शमयति. Right? What Kaumudi does? Whenever we starts to study Mahabhashya etc. grantha, there is a tapa. Why? Because we don't understand any word. Then what does Lagu Siddhanta does? It removes that ajnanam, ignorance, and whatever tapa you were going through, it will remove that tapam. And then what it gives? Vyakarana siddhantan manase prakati karoti. Whatever siddhantas are there, it will produce in our mind. In similar manner, right? Chandrika and Siddhanta Kaumudi is compared. How Siddhanta Kaumudi, Lagu Siddhanta Kaumudi, will be working. First, it will remove Ajnanam as Chandrama removes andhakaram. Plus tapam upashamayati dinakara janitam tapam upashamayati. In the similar manner, it will, Laghu Siddhanta Kaumudi will remove Mahabhashyadi duruha athva klishta grantha janitam tapam upashamayati. Second verb. And it will produce the knowledge of Laghu Siddhanta Kaumudi. Siddhantanam Vyakarana Siddhantanam Jnanam Utpadayati iti. Okay. Now, with this, we'll enter into Mangalacharanam. Okay. Do you have this? I have sent a Laghu Siddhanta Kaumudi PDF. This one, right? I have sent a PDF. If you have book, then it will be great.
Can you share on the screen?
Okay. There are only 10 minutes now. I will share.
It's 7:30 only.
No. This meeting, actually, there was a problem yesterday. I could not get recording on time. So I have decided to take a class on this and record record this session. Okay, are you able to see the screen?
Yes, able.
Okay. Now, here we have seen the word Laghu Siddhanta Kaumudi. Now we are entering into Mangalacharanam. Let's read this one. I will read, then someone can repeat after me. Natva Saraswatim Devim.
Natva
One person
Saraswatim
only.
Devim
Shuddham Gunyam Karomyaham.
Shuddham Gunyam Karomyaham
Paniniya Praveshaya.
Paniniya Praveshaya
Laghu Siddhanta Kaumudim.
Laghu Siddhanta Kaumudim.
Very nice. Varadraja actually is the author of this book. Varadrajacharya. So he says, Natva Saraswatim Devim Shuddham Gunyam Karomi Aham Paniniya Praveshaya Laghu Siddhanta Kaumudi. I will explain this shloka, but this is called Mangalacharanam. If you have studied some Vedantic texts, etc., there they will explain we have to do Mangalacharanam. There are some purposes. What is the purpose? First purpose is to remove all the obstacles. Vignanam Nashaya. We have to do Mangalacharanam to remove all obstacle. Right? Okay. Now what are the obstacles? I am not going to discuss, but name a few. Sometimes we feel alasyam. Sometimes we feel lazy. That is another obstacle. Sometimes we have some physical problems. That is another obstacle. Sometimes we will be traveling. These are some obstacles. So actually, by doing Mangalacharanam, we request, O Bhagavan, while studying all these Prakaran Granthas, I should not have this kind of either physical, either manasik obstacle in my path. That is one way. Second, Grantha Nirvignataya Samaptaye. While writing, we do Mangalacharanam. Right? Two main purposes. Grantha Samapti should happen. Third reason, it is Shishta Sampradaya. Because our Shishta people, Shishta, it is not taken, it should not be taken in Marathi way. अभी मराठी में वो शिष्ट शब्द का अर्थ कुछ अलग ही करते हैं, वो बड़ा शिष्ट है ऐसा करते करते हैं. शिष्ट मीन्स दोज हु फॉलो शास्त्र, दे आर कॉल्ड शिष्ट. Okay, those people used to follow, they used to do Mangalacharanam. That's why we have to do Mangalacharanam. We have to follow their sampradaya. Okay, that is third reason. And Rachita Granthasya Prasaraya. grantha is written, but after doing Mangalacharanam, there will be particular Mangalacharanam for each grantha, each text. So through that Mangalacharanam, that grantha will be spread. Knowledge about that grantha will be spread. So that's why we have to do Mangalacharanam. Okay, Mangalacharanam. There are three kinds of Mangalacharanam. Here particularly we are going to see only two kind of Mangalacharanam in this shloka. So let me namely say this. First is Namaskara Rupa Mangalam. If you can make points, you can make Namaskara Rupa Mangalam. Very simple. Means what? Where you will find words like Namaha, Vande, Namami, etc. Right? Natva. You are finding that word in this shloka. So where Abhishta Devatayaha Vandanam Kriyate अथवा स्तुति ही क्रियते तद अस्ति नमस्कार रूप मंगलम. जहाँ जहाँ आप नमस्कार करते हो, स्तुति करते हो, उस मंगलाचरणम को नमस्कार रूप मंगलम कहते हैं. दूसरा आशीर्वादात्मक मंगलाचरणम. आशीर्वादात्मक मंगलाचरणम मीन्स व्हाट? यत्र प्रिय व्यक्तेः अथवा शिष्यस्य गुरोः मंगल कामना क्रियते. Right? Om Sahana Vavatu. If you see the meaning of this mantra, you will come to know, oh, that Guru actually is asking, there should not be dvesha, ma vidvishavahe. My shishya and within me, there not be any dvesha. We should not hate each other. Then again he will be asking, our whatever we are studying, Tejasvi Adhitamastu. Whatever we have studied, it should be Tejasvi. This kind of Mangala Kamana is done by Shishya also and Guru also. So if you, sometime we will see that Sahana Bhavatu mantra also. Right? Then last is Vastu Nirdesh Rupa Mangalam. Vastu, Padartha. Nirdesh, where actually you will find what? ग्रंथस्य मूल विषयः, ग्रंथस्य लक्ष्यं किम् अस्ति तद् यत्र निरूप्यते. अथवा if you take in Vedanta, vastu will be taken as Brahma. That which discuss about Brahma will be called as Vastu Nirdesh Rupa Mangalam. Like how Brahman is Satchit Ananda Swarupa, that will be there. Here, that which discuss about Prayojanam of Grantha will be called as Vastu Nirdesh Rupa Mangalam. So, let's see the words Natva. By this word, Varadrajacharya has done Namaskara Rupa Mangalam. Right? Namaskara Rupa Mangalam. And what is the purpose of this Lagu Siddhanta Kaumudi? Paniniya Praveshaya. So, this is the purpose. This is the Moola Laksham. This is the Moola Vishaya. What? To enter into Paniniya grammar, I am composing. So let's do Anvaya. Aham. Aham means Aham Varadrajacharyah. Kim karomi? Lagu Siddhanta Kaumudim karomi. This is sentence. That much is a sentence. Aham Lagu Siddhanta Kaumudim karomi. Karomi rachayami. Right? Kimartham karomi? Uchyate Paniniya Praveshaya Lagu Siddhanta Kaumudim Kriyate. Paniniya Praveshaya. Paniniya Praveshaya. Kim Praveshaya? Paniniya Kritam Shastra Praveshaya Athva Shastre Praveshaya Lagu Siddhanta Kaumudim Kriyate. After doing what? Uchyate Natva. Natva Paniniya Praveshaya Lagu Siddhanta Kaumudim Kriyate. Kam Natva Saraswatim Natva. Kidrushim Saraswatim Natva Devim Shuddham Gunyam. These are words. Now there is a tippani. Very simple language he has used. Aham Varadrajacharya Shuddham. There was a word Shuddham. Shuddham means what? Dosha Rahitam. That which is Dosha Rahita. Saraswati Maya, which does not have any dosha. Okay, within 1 minute, I will complete this sentence. Gunyam. Gunyam means what? Prashasta guna yuktam. Saraswatim devim. Vagdevatam natva namaskritya. Paniniya praveshaya. बालानां पाणिनीय व्याकरण शास्त्रे प्रवेशार्थं लघ्वी च असौ सिद्धांत कौमुदी ताम करोमि इति अन्वयः. So here I will send another link with you. Please join with that. It will be ended automatically. I will send another link with you.